My name is Patty Foley, now Martinez. I attended Mercer from 2005 to 2007. I played basketball and 18 games of softball. So when I found out I was being inducted, it was surreal. It was actually kind of funny because I wasn't even expecting to see anybody, to know anybody. I took my daughter to a softball clinic, and then after the clinic we went to the softball Mercer doubleheader for opening day. And when we got there, we watched the first game, and then halfway in between the two games, I heard a voice. And I knew exactly who it was. I took my daughter and said, I want you to go meet somebody, because she was the one that was with me. And we went over there, he was right there, and I said, Coach Mike, and he knew instantly who I was, which was awesome. And he was very welcoming. He introduced me to the to me, athletic director at the time, and a couple other people that were there. So it was really nice. I even got to see Coach Ryan halfway through right before the second game started. And he remembered me, so it was really nice. I was like, how awesome is this? That like, I go to campus, I see some people I know, and they remember who I am. It's like, you can't get better than that. Well, until Coach Mike told me I was being inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that was, I guess you could argue, maybe more exciting. One of my most memorable coaches at Mercer County was Mike Tenaglia. He was just one of those people that would just be so welcoming. He believed in you, he supported you, he made you feel like he cared for everything. He was one of those people that literally would give you a shirt off his back. But like in my case, instead of a shirt, it was a pair of sneakers. So there's one time that we would wear the women's Nike Shox sneakers, and we would, I think so many of us would just bust the shocks out of them. Mine started off with just like the plastic part being cracked at the bottom. But like, I'm pretty sure it was the day practice before a game, and my shocks just broke. So I went into Coach Mike's office and I was like, yeah, my sneakers are broken. And he asked me what size it was, and I think we were like a half size off. So he's like, here, you can just wear these for next game. So thankfully, we had about the same size feet. Another really good coach, we had a good relationship with Coach Regina. She kept you in line, and she was also in charge of the conditioning. And if I'd never have to hear on my line again, I'd be thankful. I was probably in the best shape ever during those years, because she would make us do 6-4-6s, 3-2-3s, and she had a knack for making you feel like you were done. And she'd say, on my line, and you'd be back on the line just waiting until pretty much everybody was spent, and then we were done. So my biggest piece of advice for incoming freshmen is to go to class. It's why we're here. We're student athletes. You want to continue your eligibility, especially basketball, so go to class and do your work. I am very grateful to have the opportunity to come to Mercer to play basketball and to get a great education. I am thankful for all the supporting staff that made my experience memorable.